So I kind of realized I didn't press record on the camera, just Audacity, so this is going to be back to zero. What's going on, guys? Marco here, and I'm back with a brand new video. You guys might be thinking, wow, Marco actually has new content. My mom gave me this project where she asked me to paint a table that we're gonna use to prop up a gas stove outside. It's a pretty old table, and as you can see from this cinematic, it's pretty busted up already. And it's not those IKEA type things where I can disassemble it, so it's already... How can I describe this table? Basta table siya, which is the main point of this whole introduction. So I think this was a good idea by my mom because for the past 2 weeks or so, for the past 3 weeks, basta after yung practicum ko, I've just been on my butt playing Monster Hunter World, also Minecraft here and there. It's good that I get to do something physical like this because I don't even work out anymore, and that's kind of sad. And I don't know, I've always been a prop making guy. Back in high school, I used to make the spears in 300 using PVC pipe and illustration board. I made a Legionnaire outfit for a project back in high school, like life size. And so doing something like this where I get my hands dirty is really fun for me. So because this is my first time ever doing something like this or something remotely close to a project like this, I had to Google, YouTube, and read a lot of stuff about painting wooden tables. So the common things that I've read is the first step is you have to stand the wood, which I think is a pretty good first step. I don't know why, but everyone said so I'm going to agree. But to make it serious, I guess it's to remove like a layer of irregularity. I have no clue. And I guess it helps the paint stick better to the wood. I guess just a minor detail, I used a 220 grit sandpaper I got from Home Depot. Also, a part of this step is vacuuming and wiping off all the dust because it might get in the way of the finish or the paint that you're going to apply. Actually, this step took longer than painting the whole thing because, like I said a while ago, it's not like IKEA where you can disassemble it. I had to make do with what I can, so I had to really maneuver the table and also maneuver my body around the table so that I can get every nook and cranny sanded down. So for the second step, supposedly you're going to have to put either wood filler or primer, but then for the wood filler I just made the decision of not putting it any longer because it's just going to be the extra stove anyway, so it's going to be hidden somewhere. It's not going to be seen, it's not going to be presented anyway. So I think the wood filler isn't as necessary. On the other hand, for the primer, I didn't really use it because the paint or the finish I got said that it's not necessary, but it's a good suggestion. Moving on from that, so technically this is the second step, but if you follow Google or YouTube, this is the third step, is to apply the finish itself. I have no clue how to brush finish on a table. You can see I'm doing strokes back and forth. But before I did the tabletop itself, I actually tried to Google it. It said long strokes. So what I did was for the first coat, I made a lot of mistakes. So back and forth yung pagbrush ko. For the second coat, I did the long strokes like the YouTube videos and the Google pages. What the fuck's a Google page? And pages on Google said. For the tabletop, I also did the long strokes thing. I didn't really get to film the second or third coating because I kind of got carried away with the YouTube video I was watching. So every time my timer clicked, I just painted it or finished it and then went back to the YouTube video. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm waiting for the 2 to 3 coats to dry up for tomorrow, I'm gonna check if it needs another coat, and then I'm gonna film me doing that part instead. Here's the thing, however, some sources do say you can sand off the first few finishes and then the very last layer would look better. So I'm gonna go ahead and test that out if ever this still needs one more coat. Yeah, this project was really interesting because I never really got the chance to do it, even though, like I said a while ago, I was a prop maker back in high school. I never dealt with wood. I would use styro boards, paper mache, PVC pipe, so nothing as big as this. So hopefully I can think of other projects like this I could do for the weekends, for time to relax on the break or something like that, because I find that this is actually quite relaxing, even though I was sweating like crazy a while ago. I was just listening to a podcast, just sanding down the table. I found it really fun actually. So yeah, that pretty much ends the video. This is just an incredibly short video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 200 subscribers right now. So if you can, please do subscribe down below and help me reach my goal. Help a brother out. Who says that? Damn, that was awkward. For the interactive portion, I guess, comment down below what your favorite wood is in Minecraft. I heard that there's 6, maybe 7 types of wood right now. All I know is oak wood because I started out playing in beta, never knew the difference. No outro part right now, it's just my usual. Ah, that sounded disgusting. Let me do that again.